From strategic alliances to global implications, explore why the United States is increasingly apprehensive about China and Saudi Arabia's monumental seawater desalination project. With a major expenditure of $650 million, Saudi Arabia's dedication to addressing water scarcity has produced an amazing answer. They built the largest seawater desalination project in the world with China's assistance. A newfound sense of hope and excitement has been spread throughout the country because of this revolutionary project, which has successfully addressed the drinking water issues that affected about 3 million people. Despite this outstanding accomplishment, it is still not well understood what causes Saudi Arabia's water shortage. However, this unique desalination facility, built through the collaborative efforts of Saudi Arabia and China, provides an astonishing ability to supply the nation with countless tons of clean, life-sustaining water. As one of the richest oil producers in the world, Saudi Arabia mainly depends on oil exports for its fiscal income. The nation makes enormous earnings from oil sales each year, which help to build up the nation's infrastructure, spur economic expansion, and raise living standards all around. As luck would have it, water resources have had to be sacrificed in order to enjoy the benefits of wealth. It is impossible to imagine how scarce water is in Saudi Arabia. So how much water resources does Saudi Arabia exactly have? Due to that, it has started this huge project. We will explore that shortly. Imagine a region where there are no natural rivers and water is a valuable and scarce resource. This dry country is approximately referred to as a desert paradise during drought. The majority of this essential resource is still untapped, with only 21.3 billion cubic meters of water available. Saudi Arabia has put systems in place to manage home water consumption effectively after seeing the urgent need to address this issue. Saudi Arabia has put in place a system of water restrictions for households in an effort to prevent excessive water waste. A maximum of 150 cubic meters per day can be used by each home. Any consumption that exceeds this threshold will be subject to a $55 per cubic meter fee. These limits are in place to reduce water loss and encourage responsible consumption across the country, even though the financial costs may not be significant for Saudi Arabia's wealthy inhabitants. Saudi Arabia, a nation located in a dry area, faces difficulties that go far beyond what we can imagine. There are several challenges, especially in the area of agriculture, due to its primarily desert topography and harsh climate with intense heat and little rainfall. Farmers who struggled to obtain enough irrigation water have suffered a serious blow as a result of the water shortage. Crop failures are now all too regular as a result, taking a significant toll on the economy. Think back to 2013, when Saudi Arabia experienced severe water shortages due to unusually drought-like weather patterns. Large tracts of farmland were left unusable, and catastrophic crop losses occurred. This water issue had devastating effects on the nation's economy, resulting in a staggering loss of about $7.4 billion. Before we proceed further and analyze what steps Saudi Arabia took to turn this enormous project into reality, make sure you have hit the like and subscribe button to get instant notifications of the videos. Now let's continue. Saudi Arabia has come up with an ambitious proposal to spend $650 million building the largest seawater desalination facility in the world in order to address the problem of water scarcity and enhance the overall condition. Recognizing the significance of this endeavor, a number of technologically advanced countries have stated their desire to cooperate with Saudi Arabia. However, other governments have expressed concerns and asked for additional money or a scaled-down strategy due to the project's unique geography and climatic obstacles. Despite these challenges, the Saudi government is persistent in its search for suitable partners and unwavering in its resolve to move the project forward. In the end, China became the main partner, selected to dispel international skepticism and guarantee the project's success. The Jubal 3 AC water desalination plant is the project we are discussing today. It is an amazing undertaking located on Saudi Arabia's scenic coastline, around 400 kilometers from the country's capital, Riyadh. The Jubal 3 AC water desalination plant project started in 2022 and is expected to be finished in 2023, covering an amazing area of over 6 million square meters. By utilizing the most advanced technologies available throughout the construction phase, China showed its dedication to innovation. By producing an incredible 600,000 cubic meters of freshwater each day, thanks to its cutting-edge infrastructure, the facility will be able to meet the needs of more than 3 million locals. Because of this, the Jubal 3 AC water desalination plant has won the title of largest reverse osmosis saltwater desalination facility in the world, a noteworthy accomplishment recognized and acknowledged by the prestigious Guinness World Records. The completion of this enormous enterprise, however, is not without its share of difficulties. China accepted the duty of adopting more rigorous and extensive environmental conservation programs because it was fully aware of Saudi Arabia's strict environmental protection laws. Chinese designers wisely decided to incorporate photovoltaic power generation equipment into the plant's architecture after careful consideration. This tactical choice efficiently achieves the environmental goals of the kingdom by lowering energy usage and reducing environmental pollution. Since quite some time, Saudi Arabia has been actively addressing its water crisis. According to reports, the nation generates an astounding 600 million cubic meters of wastewater each year, but only 20% of it is processed and put to use, leaving the majority to be wasted in significant amounts. Saudi Arabia has made tremendous efforts to promote recycled water utilization technologies while investing heavily in improving wastewater treatment facilities, realizing the need for maximizing these precious water resources. In order to overcome its problems with water scarcity, Saudi Arabia has actively sought out partnerships with other countries. Their collaboration with Jordan, for instance, resulted in the construction of a 400-kilometer canal to transfer water from Port Abdullah on the Red Sea coast. Similar to this, Saudi Arabia has collaborated on important water conservation initiatives with nations like Syria and Turkey in an effort to address issues with water resources. These partnerships were sadly forced to end owing to political disagreements and geopolitical problems between the involved countries. To solve its water crisis in the past, Saudi Arabia built wells and canals. The overuse of groundwater, which has been slowly running out, is an unsustainable solution, though. Saudi Arabia requested the experience of European and American experts in 2019, emphasizing on the introduction of innovative technology and management practices to ensure the proper management of groundwater resources. The use of solar energy stands out as the most promising project in Saudi Arabia among these endeavors. With an average daily sunshine duration of over 9 hours and an annual average light intensity above 2,000 kilowatt hours per square meter, Saudi Arabia is blessed with an abundance of solar energy resources. By utilizing this renewable energy source, Saudi Arabia has started to build massive solar power facilities for water delivery and seawater desalination. The Wa'ad al-Shamal power plant in central Saudi Arabia, which is among the biggest solar power plants on the planet, is a prime example. This plant can power roughly 200,000 households per day with a daily electricity output capacity of 1.17 gigawatts. Saudi Arabia is successfully establishing desalination technologies and maintaining a consistent water supply through the use of solar energy, effectively addressing the country's water crisis. Additionally, the Saudi government actively promotes the management and protection of water resources through a number of initiatives. These include promoting the reuse of water resources, strengthening monitoring and control systems, and providing incentives for water conservation in agriculture. These proactive steps not only improve Saudi Arabia's water usage efficiency, but also safeguard and manage the nation's limited water resources, providing a solid base for socio-economic growth. Since water resources are the foundation of all life, managing and using them effectively is crucial for any country. In this regard, Saudi Arabia's cooperation with China in the development of water resources offers a long-term solution to the country's problem with a lack of water. However, depending simply on Sino-Saudi cooperation is insufficient to properly address Saudi Arabia's problems with families and access to clean water. Working together and making the necessary investments is essential for the Saudi government and private sector to progress the management and development of the nation's water resources. As we conclude this discussion on the crucial cooperation between China and Saudi Arabia in addressing water resource challenges, one question arises. What innovative measures do you believe could further enhance the sustainable utilization and management of water resources in these countries? Join us in our next video as we delve deeper into this captivating topic and explore new and exciting possibilities. Don't miss out on the opportunity to contribute your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. Together, let's pave the way for a brighter and more water-secure future for Saudi Arabia and the world. Stay tuned.